They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, go here!
Operating from the gun. Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. So they will go for it. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. First down, Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. To throw on 2nd down to Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out-leveraging the offense.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Reddick. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Third and long. It's Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain of 39 on third.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. With a carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Stafford. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Roberts. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Hey, I need one. 4 down. Hey, 58 is down. 58 is down. I got it.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Stafford. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford to the right and complete to Galladay. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
From the red zone now, Stafford connects it to Roberts, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Michael Roberts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are in for 6. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
A first down throw for Mayfield. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Glover Quinn. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Glover Quinn came into the NFL as a cornerback, but he's morphed into one of the better safeties in the league, and he just finished this one off with that nice pick.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
21. Ready.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball. Kenny Golladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Here's Stafford. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Joe Schobert coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Zebra. Double right.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. But they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
Zebra.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the ball, on the ball. Single. Omaha, Raven. Watch 80. You like to get those jump balls. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hey, tag 32.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Monday.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, go here.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, Stafford here. Complete to Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
That is right. 11.
Throwing is Stafford. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking downfield for Jones. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. The final shot before the break. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run again with Hilliard. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. On the run, this is Hilliard. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Eli Harold leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Christian Jones the one who picked it. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 45.
10, 10. He's giving the ball, sir. He's giving 11, 11. Zero. Jumbo, jumbo. Hey, we're good. Tag 53. Here we go. Say, go here. Go here. Shift, shift.
Stafford now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Hey, tag 50 left.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Agnew. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds Roberts left side. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
To throw is Stafford. And he fires one incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Lions on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
40's got. 40's got. Mike 51. 21. Ready.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Larry Ogunjobi with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. On 4th down, Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, 48 yards. And the Lions add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride into.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And it is now 21-0. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. So.
And got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. The gain of 39 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Detroit! Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The gain of 39 that time.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield to throw it. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Mayfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Baker Mayfield taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On the ground, it's Reddick. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
It's caught by Roberts. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're in an island over there. 32! 51, ready! Here we go! Say, go here!
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbah with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
White. Hey, go here. Alert 3. Ready. Shit. I got it.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games that much. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
The 15 yards through the air and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Breeze now on first down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Well, I mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Easy.
On second down, here's Breeze. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Agnew. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Tag 53. From Omaha, remove. White. Tag 31, tag 31. Tag 57, ready. Bang, 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 bang. Go here.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to take a shot right over. He's got him in, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 36 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
Set. 180. Hey.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. Hits a first down as well. From the 50, Stafford. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, give me radar. 11, 11. Go here. Coming to you, coming to you.
To throw again. Stafford. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now a handoff. Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on third down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
Leopard! Leopard! Everyone's got four down.
Castle going to throw for the first time since coming on. And that is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Gets around him. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
36.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a bit.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun now for Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And yes, what a play. How can I not get excited about that? How about the agility shown on the play and the suddenness with which he brought him down?
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. This is caught by Ginn. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
it's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make the play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, it could be...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Darius Slay with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will bring it back and enter. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First down at Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long, it's Stafford. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, tag 50 left. Jumbo, tag. Go here.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Set. Waiting. Hey, give me radar. 11. Check, 41.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey.
Stafford looks to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. Hey. Hey, tag 53.
So they will go for it. Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Fights through at the 5. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw on 2nd down is gone. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go. Value 3. Value 3.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
More now. DC.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down.
There we go. Listen. Hey, 5. DC. 5.
Out of the gun. Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On first down, it's gone. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that
and the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Jumbo, jumbo! Hey, 22! Ready!
To throw on 2nd down to Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
11, 11. 21. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Roberts got it. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, Stafford here. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To the air again, Stafford. To the right and complete to Galladay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
22.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, here's Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Lions on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, 4 down, tag 53. Hey, give me that. I need it. Big count right there.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just beating the play clock is gone. Being chased out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Eli Harold able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, second and 10.
Super 66. You're up. Maverick. Value three.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Dancing to his left. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Agnew. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Stafford down to throw. From left side, taken in by Galladay. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Throwing is Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Michael Roberts from 4 yards out. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Matt Prater for the point after. Prater for the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
76.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Obama. Starting left here. 12. 76, tell him. 76.
Here's Goff now on second down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Obama. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 12. Shout.
From the gun, here's Goff. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Louis. Tiger. Go.
They are going for it. Goff trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
5. Shell. 12.
Now Goff on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Listen. Go. Harbaugh. Obama.
Goff throwing again. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. And that gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
They give it to him running left. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return. Oh, twisting away. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
They go here.
Stafford steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now it's Stafford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It's the former Lion, Ndamukong Suh, in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Stafford.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Orange, orange, orange. Super one. Five.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Listen. DC.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
Louis. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Hey, lift.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Starting left here.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Super one, super one. We go, 76, 76. Go. Dula, 12, 12. Hey, lift.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 37 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a desperate, this is taken in, it's complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Jumbo. 21. Go here. Keep it there. Ready. Switch.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's going to let it fly. Oh, man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. One last throw here for Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for...
Customize. 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 For Ultimate Team Exhibition.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Stafford on first down. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. It's hauled in by Ellington. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You got him. You got him. Run. Click on.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. This is Ajayi. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Down the man inside. Down the man.
Here's the Giants. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
On every snap, the defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Sunday.
Now it's a Giant. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
Single.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They run with a Giant. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. On play action, it's Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Elliott puts this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down.
82.
Working from the gun, Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Now that's how you start a drive. Not only do you pick up a 1st down, you do it on a chunk play. Big yardage, and now you put a little bit of a dent in the confidence of the defense.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Hey, 22!
2nd and 10, Stafford again. Wide open receiver complete. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. 10.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Stafford here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They come out here in the I. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Prater. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
Shorty. Hey, stack. Here, shift. Great 15.
A final shot before half for Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Eagles. Now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run again with Ajayi. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Sunday! Hey, we're good.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Shorty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The 13 yards that time at a first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Looking deep for his tight end. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 30 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Elliott now to kick this one away. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this? And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, here's Stafford. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And that one results in 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, Stafford. The completion to Riddick. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stafford. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Ertz has it left side. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ajayi escapes him. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. Ajayi, a 1st down and more. A big play there from Ajayi. 44 yards on the ground. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1 yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with a J. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jay taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. And Detroit getting set to go now. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play call? Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. So now with a 2